I don't really care about polar bears. They can die off. I actually think they're very ugly. Hello students, welcome back to the Mad Box. Today, I am your professor. Yes, please come and sit down. Sit down, please. Yes.
Mr. Professor, can I go to the bathroom?
I said sit down. Today, we are going to be learning how to argue with the liberal. They're all around us, at school, at work, sometimes at home. And these are some useful skills you definitely will need.
But I really have to go to the bathroom.
Now, if you don't know what a liberal is, it's pretty simple. They're confused about their god-darn gender. They're vegan, they shop at Whole Foods, they voted for Joe Biden. They're triple vaccinated, yet still wear masks. They're crazy about climate change, and they probably have a transgender child. In other words, they're just very annoying people who you probably wouldn't want to sit next to at a wedding. Now, I'm no Albert Einstein, but I know a thing or two about debating, and with these annoying little weasels all around us, I think my tips definitely will do you justice. Rule number 1, know your topic. Don't speak about something you know nothing about. Read all the news articles you can and listen to all the podcasts you are able to. By doing so, you get yourself ready for battle. Next, watch videos of people you disagree with. Get familiar with how they argue. And if you're in school, sit back and watch the nut jobs embarrass themselves. In the wild, an animal waits and listens before it goes for the attack. Similarly with debating, you have to get familiar with everything these people say and do. Sit back, watch, and listen. People forget that a lot of debating simply is listening to what the other person has to say. So thirdly, and this is the most important, come up with 3 basic questions for your opposition. So for example, with Black Lives Matter, I love to ask, why do Black lives only matter when a white person is involved? Black on black crime, no one says anything, but the second a white person is involved, there are protests sweeping the globe. Why is that? Or with abortion, people love to chant, my body, my choice. But I love to ask, where was the choice involved with people who were fired from their jobs for being unvaccinated? They didn't have much of a choice. Now did they? No matter what the topic is, no matter what you are talking about, come up with 3 basic questions for your opposition and just sit back and see how they answer them. When arguing with liberals, you must remember to stand your ground. These people can be crazy and aggressive, and they'll do anything to shut you up and knock you off your square. So you have to stand up and not let that happen. Think about Kevin Hart, who was canceled from hosting the Oscars because of a joke he said a few years back. And of course, he apologized, which is exactly what they wanted. And of course, you have to remember, never apologize. My advice is to be as direct and straightforward as possible. Yes, I support Donald Trump. No, I don't support Joe Biden. I actually think he's an old, senile buffoon. And I don't care if any of that offends you. That's the level of energy you have to have when debating with these people. They'll call you names. They'll freak out. Their heads will explode. They'll do anything and everything to intimidate you. But nevertheless, you must stand. Stand nice and stand tall, because when you stand, you are already a more powerful force than they are. Okay, students, it's time for me to show you how to argue with the liberal, and luckily we have one here with us today. You know that a man is not a woman, right? In fact, there are actually differences between men and women. I don't care if that's offensive, it's just the truth. We have too many people in America already. Hopefully they build a wall. Hopefully it's made of steel. You know, climate change is so overblown. People are just so hysterical about it. You know, there's a difference between climate and temperature. The temperature has constantly risen over the years. That's completely normal. You know, actually, I don't care about polar bears. They can die off. They're actually really ugly. Hey there, liberal, just calm down a little bit. I know this is hard for you, but relax. We're not gonna die in 12 years. The earth is not gonna melt away to the sun because of climate change. Are you here? Calm down, drink some water, everything is gonna be okay. Well, alright then. Class dismissed.